Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. And my name is Stacy, and I'm glad that you're here. Nice to meet you. Alright guys, so here we are at the end of our Mysterious Cheshire Cat, and let me tell you, what a wonderful project this is. But before I get into, my official review of this, we've got two more colors up here in the brow of the kitty, a little bit in the ear here. So I'm going to flip this around and we are going to finish up these last two colors together. I'm going to zoom in. Just that close, only because I've got some over here and through here that we're going to be doing. So we've got two colors left. So I'm going to grab the first color, and they're both kind of a green color, I think. But yeah, this one, let me tell you, fantastic picture. But let's reserve that till the end. Where's my pen? Here it is. Let's see. So this is, we have the percentage sign left and the number 5 left. So we're going to get these done. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing okay. I've had quite a bit of headaches these last few days, which, always throws a wrinkle in whatever you were planning on doing. So that has not been fun, but I am feeling better. I hate saying that because it's just one of those things where it's like everybody gets it, but usually when I do these videos I just talk about what's going on, which is not really much, just little things here and there. I'm a big homebody, so we don't really have a lot going on. I will say this, I did finally watch the last, was it 2 or 3 Harry Potter movies. I say it like that because I know I definitely never had seen the last 2, but I can't remember if I had seen the 5th one before. But in any event, I wound up binging all of them. So over a few days, I watched all of the movies again and had never seen at least the last 2. So I watched those, and I've only read the first book. I want to read the whole series, but I've only read the first book so far. And I know I'm so late to the game, I guess. But I think there's going to be a new Harry Potter movie. I think they've already shown like a trailer or something from it. I don't know. Somebody was telling me about it, but I enjoyed them. I was surprised at how the storyline grew up with the characters. The storyline got more mature as the characters got older. I was surprised with that because the way that they did the movies, obviously they got darker, as the years progressed. But I was just, it kind of surprised me that they weren't as what's the word I'm looking for? Carnival-esque, maybe. They weren't, they were more realistic, so to speak, for a adventure type, movie, or fantasy movie. So, but I enjoyed them. I didn't think that I would enjoy them, but I did. I do want to read the books though, because there's always stuff in the books that they either leave out of the movies or don't portray correctly in movies. So I definitely want to read the books. Like I said, I've only read the first one, but you know, I think it would be good to read all of them. And I'm sure, you know, probably those of you out there that read a lot have probably read all of them, and will tell me whether or not you like the books or not, more so than the movies. I tend to like books more than movies. I mean, I like movies, but I don't, they never really match up to the books as well. You know what I mean? So I like them both. But if I really like a book, it's hard for me to be, I guess, objective towards the movie sometimes, unless I see the movie first and then I read the book. There's been a couple of movies that where I've read the books before seeing the movies, and I still like the movies, but I was disappointed with certain aspects of the movies. And I'll use, my example is Misery by Stephen King. I read that book before I saw the movie, and I was disappointed with some of the things that they did in the movie, because they were so much better in the book. So although the movie was really good, Kathy Bates was phenomenal in that, and James Caan, I love James Caan so much. So you know, I thought that movie was brilliant, but I was disappointed at some of the things that they did in the movie, that they changed for the movie. If you haven't read the book, I suggest you go read that book, because that, if you like that kind of stuff, it's just fantastic. That book, Misery, Stephen King. It's a fantastic book. I recommend that everybody, if they like that kind of stuff, read that book. I tried reading The Stand from Stephen King at one point, and I got to like, I don't know, it was like last couple of chapters or something like that, and I just couldn't anymore. It was like, it was so, I mean, Stephen King's always very long-winded anyway, but that book was super long-winded, and I was just like, ugh. You know, it made you tired reading it. It made you want to stop, because it was so long-winded. That did not come off my pen. So that's one of the few books that I was really excited to read, and just could not get through it. Maybe one day I'll try again, but I highly doubt it because it's so long. It is so long, and it was just so long-winded, and he could have cut out half of that book and it would have been just as good, you know, or amazing. But that book is like 600 and some pages, I think. It's like crazy. At least the paperback version. I think that, I don't know if the same amount of pages are in paperback versus hardback. If any of you guys know that, let me know, because paperbacks are usually smaller, so I don't know if it's just that they have the same amount of words on each page, or if the page count is more because they broke the amount of words up that were on each page. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know if the hardback is less pages than the paperback. Hardcover. I don't think it's called hardback. Hardcover. I always have to double check when I'm doing this because I tend to like skip over ones sometimes, and then it's like I put them away and then I'm like, oh, I missed this one. I see this one here. Alright, so we have one more color left. One more color, which is all the way down here. I have my heater on in my room, in my office here, because I have the vent closed in it. I have a little portable heater because I'm not in it. I'm not in this room every single day. So our regular heat I don't necessarily have coming to this room. So I have like just a little portable heater for when I'm in it. And when my door is open, it generates, you know, a good amount of heat. It keeps it comfortable in here. But when I'm recording, I shut my door so that I don't bother my husband or, you know, whatever. And now it's like super hot in here because there's no place for the air to go, the heat to go. And the heater that I'm using doesn't have like an auto shut off, you know what I mean, like a temperature control. So I will open my door up when I'm done recording. But yeah, I usually have my door open when I'm in here. I need more putty, but I'm not going to get more because I'm literally almost done. So I'm just going to try to make this hang on until I get these last couple of drills in here. Because I don't have very many left. Come over here, get these done. Yeah, so the Harry Potter movies were good. I think the new one that's coming out, because they, you know, in the ending of the last one, they showed Harry Potter's kids were going off to their first year at Hogwarts. So I think the movie that is coming out is based around the children, you know. So I'm sure Hogwarts and everything will be in it as well. But I don't know, you know, what the villain could possibly be, since Voldemort is already dead, you know, unless somebody finds a way to resurrect him or something. But I don't know why they would. They had 7 movies that played that one out, so I think it would be kind of ridiculous to bring that character back. So it would be interesting to see what dilemma, what evil or whatever you want to call it, they have to combat in this one. You know, where do they go from here is my point. Because I don't know. Because I don't think that J.K. Rowling has any control over it anymore. I think she sold all the not the rights, but any future rights. I think she sold it to Disney, didn't she? Or something like that. I think that's what she did. Oh, I missed one right there. See, as soon as I put them back in the bag, I'm like, oh, there's one that I missed. Right there. And it left putty on there. I think that's it. I think we've got them all, guys. I think we do. So let me set all this stuff aside. I want to get my roller out. and I want to roll this. I'm going to stand up to do it because I like to put pressure on it when I do it. I'll zoom out while I do it. I like to put pressure on it when I roll it. I am on a cutting mat, so it's not as stiff as maybe I should have it, but it is pretty stiff under here. I think I'm going to frame this one. I think I'm going to force my husband. Oops, I missed one. I see one that I missed. I think I'm going to force my husband to look at this because I think I'm going to put it up in the living room. Because it's just so cool. I really like it. And we have blue velvet curtains with in our living room with a we have like a decorative panel underneath of it. I need that one last color. We have a decorative panel underneath of it that is like off-white and with a gold design, and it looks really, really pretty. And I think that this would look wonderful in it as well. Sorry guys if you see my head, but I gotta put that right there. And I'm still standing up, so you get to see all of the gray hair. All of the gray hair. Alright guys. Okay, get to see my hair again. What do you guys think? Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. This is gorgeous. Now let me tell you, when I first got it, it is from Crafties. I forget what size this is. I have the paper over here. I think this says, yeah, this is a 40 by 40 from Crafties. And it's basically, I kind of calculated it out, 24,649 drills is what I have calculated out. So I think, you know, this coming from Crafties, I honestly, I think I've gotten a Crafties before. I don't think that I've completed it. I think this is the first one from Crafties that I've completed. I could be wrong, and you know, if you guys have watched any of my older videos, you might know, and if you do know, remind me. But I didn't have high hopes for this one, to tell you the truth. You know, I love the image, obviously, but I wasn't sure what it was going to look like. I was scared because, or nervous I should say, because it had so much of the background. All of this yellow, all back here is AB. The card is AB. There's AB in the muzzle here. There's a little bit of AB coming down through the cat's brow. There's some AB in the eyes. There's 4 ABs in this, and they were 2 green colors. Well, one like actual green color, and then 1 blue, one kind of like a teal or aqua, and then the yellow in the background. And I was very nervous, thinking that this was not gonna turn out good. But I have to say that the coatings on these Crafties drills, and I'm pretty sure they're acrylic, they have the dimples on the back, the coating that they have on these drills is not overpowering, right? So when you're looking at it, it looks gorgeous. It's not something that like it makes your eyes go, holy crap. You know what I mean? Like the coating on these ABs is just the right amount. They don't get lost in here, but they definitely enhance it, but don't overpower it. And I am in love with this. Like I said, I think that Crafties has another picture of a Mysterious Cheshire Cat that is the same style. I'm gonna look on my phone right now. Craft Ease. And then I'm gonna look up Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat search. So they have 2. So I'm going to zoom in on my phone for you guys because they have 2. They have the one that I got, and you can get that multiple sizes. It's a Craft Ease AI Original, $39.98. It does have, like I said, ABs. And then they have this one here, which is in multiple sizes. It's an AI Original, and $39.98 as well. So I'm really, really close to buying this one as well, because this one that I got, oops, I just clicked on it, turned out so well that I might get the other one. Let's see a bigger picture of the other one. I mean, that looks like it's going to be really, really cute too. Different type of cat, but it still has the cards in it. It's got beautiful colors. I'm going to say that the ABs are probably going to be all over it, just like this one. So, you know, you guys, I might buy it. I might get it, because this one is fantastic. I recommend anybody getting it. I think that you have your choice of either round or square. I got it in square, and I have to say that the square drills are pretty good. You do have to be careful of your spacing. I'm not a good multi-placer, so if you do multi-place, just be aware of your spacing, because I would prefer that the glue was a little bit stickier, so to speak. They had a lot of glue on the edges here, but the glue itself, I feel like could have been had a little bit more stick. So just be aware of that. But you know, they make these all the time. I don't know how many they make and how many they've got stored in their inventory, but just because my glue wasn't as sticky doesn't mean that your glue will be like that, right? You know, machines mess up all the time, and sometimes glue, you know, I've worked in manufacturing myself, so you could have a run of 10 perfect ones, and then that next one, that 11th one, is just crap, and there's really no reason for it. There's nothing wrong with the machines, you know, that kind of thing. So, and if it's by hand, you know, it could be that if they hand mix the glue, it wasn't mixed fully, or it had been sitting while they went to lunch or something like that. So there's just different reasons why this, you know, could have been, you know, there's a lot of reasons why this wasn't as sticky as I would like. Nothing's falling off, don't get me wrong. I can shake it, everything's good, but I wish that the glue was just a little bit stickier. And then again, like I said, I did try to multi-place some of this outer border here, and I'm just not good at it. I had to go back and, you know, push drills all over the place, and when you do that, that definitely takes a toll on your glue. So if you're a multi-placer, I would just say, you know, just be aware of your placement, because I'm not very good at it. But guys, this was wonderful. I'm really glad that you guys came along for the ride. I know that I've had quite a bit of comments on this one, that some of you really like this one. So thank you very much for coming through and watching every video for this. Yeah, I really, really like it. I think it turned out wonderful. Even, you know, you can't really tell that this is an ace of spades, you know, an A up here, but I still think it looks amazing. I think it looks really, really good. The color of the cat is beautiful. And, yeah, I really love it. So, again, Crafties, 45 colors, 4 of which were ABs. You had a 907 AB, a 996 AB, a 3078 AB, and a 3846 AB. And I think it turned out beautifully. I hope that you guys liked it too. So with that, guys, thank you all for being here. If you're a subscriber and haven't hit that bell button, consider hitting that bell button. It will notify you when my videos go live. Leave a comment. I love the comments. Let me know what you think of this one. Let me know if you think you're going to get it. What else was I going to say? Hit the like button. And if you are not a subscriber, please consider doing so. It would really help out the channel, and I would really, really appreciate it. Okay, guys? So I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.